Welcome back, everybody. Today we got another Kevin Samuels classic. And trust me, this one goes left fast.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
First name, Andrea?
Yep, this is Andrea.
How old are you?
I am 30.
30. Is that your picture?
Mm-hmm. That is very much my picture.
So what did I get wrong about the level up? Or are you ready to level up to find a high value man?
I feel like I'm leveled up to find a high value man.
Is that your dog in the background?
That is. He hears me talking, so he wants me to come get him.
Yeah, well, strike one. How tall are you?
I am 5'8", 140.
What dress size?
I would say like a 6'4"-ish.
Okay, and what city do you live in?
Houston.
Houston. What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
Longest relationship I had was in college, 2 years.
And how long?
Right after.
So your college was over at what, 22?
Yep, 21 for me.
So 21. So you had a 2-year relationship in college, and then for the last 8 years, what have you been doing?
So I worked corporate.
Okay.
I traveled a little bit. I'm born and raised in Houston, but I recently just moved.
Okay. You're breaking up. So
I'm kind of that.
Hold on. Can you hear me? You're breaking. Hold on.
I am
Hey.
But I mean,
can you not hear me?
Call them a radio.
She can't hear me. I'm not. Oh Lord. Hey, you need to take me off Bluetooth, and I'll unmute you. I can't hear you. You're over talking me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
You are over talking me. Am I on speakerphone?
You are.
Can you take me off speakerphone, please?
Okay.
Because you can't hear me.
But how do I?
There's Jasmine and there's Solina. So, hello.
I'm here.
So, you ended up not getting. You had a 2-year relationship in college, but I asked you, what did you do since college? You said you had a job in corporate America, and great, but plenty of women get married right after college. I saw tons of white women get married. Why? What were you doing?
I just felt like the guy I was with at the time, to be honest, he wasn't ambitious enough for me.
Wait a minute. I knew I wanted. You didn't claim a relationship after the college.
Wait, say it again. I didn't claim a relationship.
You said the longest relationship you had was when you were in college.
Mm-hmm.
That's until age 22. And I said, what did you do after that? So you're accounting for the years 22 to 30. You didn't have a relationship in that time, or did you?
I did not.
Okay, what were you doing in those 8 years of being single while white women were getting married?
I was doing me.
Hold on. And I said white women for a reason. I am triggering them. Yes.
I don't care if they white or black.
Well, you were doing you. What does that mean?
I was figuring out who I was.
Okay.
So I have sisters.
So how many men did you have to go through to figure that out?
I'm still going through them.
Okay. Were you raised by your dad?
Stepdad.
In the house. So no, you weren't. Okay. You weren't raised by dad.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you pledge a sorority?
I did not.
Okay. What are you doing with that phone? Okay. Here's what I need you to do. Okay. Can you sit down?
Yes.
This girl is tripping.
I'm not tripping.
Yes, you are, ma'am. I need you to pay attention, okay? I'm about to be real.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I got a show with almost 4,000 people watching, and you walking around the house with a barking dog, pouring water. This all lackadaisical, like this is no big deal. No, that's not acceptable. I need you to, if you want me to talk to you seriously, I need you to sit down like you're at work and focus.
I'm here.
So you were doing you.
Mm-hmm.
Stepdad was not dad. Who's helping you sift through these men?
I would say nobody with my mom's first husband, but with my mom's second husband, who she's been married to for 18 years, was definitely in my life. Definitely. But he was not dad. So
Who's helping
That
you
counts
sift
as
through
some-
these men? When
I
you
would say
when
my
you
stepdad.
okay, you pick your own men. Then after you pick
Mm-hmm.
them, you introduce them to them. You live in Houston, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And after college, you just been doing you.
Mm-hmm.
And you pick men based upon what?
Interest level.
Which means
What they have
to
going
black women starts off with looks and or swag.
on. No, not for me.
Oh, okay. So
interest level for me
so
is the level of interest.
so
that
you
they
pick
have,
men based off character and morals initially?
how they treat me. Absolutely.
Well, you can't know that until you're interested. See,
I know that by the way they approach me.
Okay.
I know that by the
Okay,
things they
ma'am.
speak
Okay,
about.
ma'am. All right. If I had to get all of your exes in a room, what do you think they would say being like you is? What is it like being with you?
I'm cool. I'm fun. But I'm also very masculine in some ways, more ways than one. I think it would definitely be like
And why you can you whoop somebody's ass?
a couple people. I don't just, count.
Really? You what size are you again?
No, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm 5'8", 140,
Yeah,
145.
you
but
talk shit,
I
but you can't back it up.
a little bit. Why I gotta back it up physically?
Because that's what talking shit is supposed to do with you masculine ass women. See, there's a low level threat of violence between men. See, if you talk shit to a man as a man, you might get that furniture knocked out your mouth. But as women, you can just run off at the mouth and do the shit that you do and think it's funny. See, this little hee chuckling, it's not cute. That may fly with them simps and punks you deal with. But that don't fly with men. I see what you are. You're cuter than normal. And you've been on the CC picking men who you think, but ain't nobody wifed it and ain't nobody been in a relationship with you since 22. And the problem is dead in the mirror.
So that's my rating.
See, guys, here's the problem with these eternal sevens, as the caller is. Eternal sevens are used to being in a position where they condescend to men, because the men, remember I told you the 8s, 9s, and 10s get married and scooped up early on, and they sit out here and do them. And then when they get to 30 years old, and all of a sudden they decide now I really want to get serious about a man. But you find out that women like yourself, ma'am, you have no skills to deal with men, much less high level men. Zero.
I think that's why I called.
No, but see, the problem is that's cool. But in order to be able to work with a high level man, it's going to require, number one, I always suggest therapy. That's number one. Number two, whatever it is that it's a base of your low level disrespect and contempt for men, you're going to have to check that. But as far as high level men, ma'am, you may quote unquote look the part, but the femininity is not there. The cooperative. I mean, I said it when you got on the phone. I heard the dog in the background. And all these are tells to guys like myself. 30, cute, dog, problem. You're on the phone, you're not really paying attention. It's all about you, man. And that's cool. If you got guys who are blue pill beta male simps trying to suck your toenail, but guys like myself, you got to chase us. You got to not chase us. You got to be one of the women in the room trying to vie for our attention. High level men don't chase. And I ask you a simple question, man. Where's your history of cooperating with a man? Regardless as to how you look and what your degree is in your career, where's your history of cooperating with a man?
So like I said, my stepdads, they like really just let me be me. So
the answer is, ma'am, where's your history of cooperating with the man in a romantic, interpersonal level, not your stepdad,
Nah, I haven't done that.
then, ma'am, why do you think you can all of a sudden just see what you're asking about is whether you're ranked, but what is your looks? Okay, let's say you were drop dead gorgeous, and then what? That's why I asked you, what is it like to be with you? And you really don't know.
No, I do. I know everything that you just told me, and honestly, that's why I called.
No. I asked you, listen, I asked you, what would your exes say what it's like to be with you? Have you ever asked them? Have you ever sat your exes down and said, well, your last ex was in college. You haven't had a long.
But can I tell you, I can still call him right now.
But it doesn't matter, man, because that was almost. Stick the dog in the closet somewhere. I mean, seriously, you haven't had a long-term relationship and going on a decade. That's unusual. Why?
Rudy, you got to be quiet.
Why?
I'm sorry
Why
about
would a
that.
woman in one of the fourth largest city like Houston? Why is it so hard for you to get a man?
It's not hard for me to get a man, honestly. Like,
Why can't
I know
you keep a man?
everything. Because everything you just said is true, and I think that is like my defense mechanism, to be honest.
Okay. Well, in order to overcome that, you're gonna have to do some therapy and some work. Because what did I say? 27 to 35 is what? You're never,
Danger zone.
do you want children?
I do.
Okay. And I laugh because, a lot of women get pets as a substitute for where a kid normally would be. See,
Sir, I have 18 nieces and nephews. I'm not.
all right,
Press
here
about
goes
the
a
child.
sassy black girl attitude. I don't need this shit. Good luck with you. You can have all the nieces and nephews you want. Apparently they had luck with men that you didn't.
No, I'm saying
So
that's why I
apparently
have
they had
dogs.
luck with men that you didn't. See, what is that shit supposed to do for me? Check your attitude,
Sir.
chick. I mean, seriously, check your attitude. Pull that shit on somebody you can pull it on. You can't pull it on me. I'm trying to help you, and you want to come out. I got 18 nieces and nephews. You don't have
No, I'm saying that to say
you don't
that's
have a
why.
man. You don't have a man. You don't know how to cooperate with men. And if you want to have what you want, you're gonna have to learn what men are. But your instinct is to fight. I have triggered you purposely several times here, and your first instinct is to attack back. You ain't that bad. You cannot handle it if a man decides to attack back.
I can. I'm accepting everything that you're saying. I'm waiting for like something that's going to help.
I've already told you what's going to
have
help.
said a lot.
I've already told you what's going to help. Therapy.
And I'm listening.
I've already told you what's going
Receiving.
to. Okay, all right. See, and when I say something, I've already told you what's going to help. Therapy. Why haven't you sought it?
No, I when you said it, I said okay.
But okay.
I agree with you.
But
Like,
why
okay,
haven't you? Why
that's
haven't you
I just
sought
said I agree.
it? Why haven't you sought it to date?
Realistically, this is a form of therapy for me. Talking to
No,
you.
ma'am, it's
I've been
not. No,
watching your
no, ma'am.
YouTube
No, no.
videos
See,
all
all right, bish. No. See, this is crazy. No,
Yeah.
nope. Done. See, not gonna do with this. Get off my phone. Lost cause. Strag alert. Anytime you see an eternal 7, here's the tells, guys. Generally, they're in shape. Eternal 7s, anywhere from 28 to 36, and they own some sort of little yapping dog. College educated, so-called career. Run from them. So we'll go ahead and give her the drum roll. See, women like her get upset when they can't get men to just bow down and listen to them, because she's used to men putting up with her little sassy attitude to try to get a whiff of her tail. You ain't that special to me. I've had better and will continue to get better. And see, that's what high value men who have something, they have the ability to tell you to shut the French toast up. And you don't like it. Here's the thing.
Gentlemen, this Kevin Samuels conversation starts with a 30-year-old woman who believes she's already leveled up and is ready for a high-value man. She's 5 feet 8 inches, around 140 to 145 pounds, wears roughly a size 4 to 6, works in corporate America, and lives in Houston. On paper, she sounds accomplished, but Kevin immediately starts looking beyond the resume. She tells him her longest relationship was 2 years during college, and after that, she spent roughly 8 years single. Kevin wants to know why. Her answer is essentially that she was doing me and figuring out who she was. And that's where Kevin sees the problem. Because from his perspective, self-development isn't the same thing as developing relationship skills. You can build a career, you can travel, you can become financially independent, you can figure yourself out. But if you're ultimately trying to attract and maintain a relationship with a high-level man, Kevin argues that you also need a history of successfully cooperating with the man, and she doesn't have that history. Then Kevin starts identifying what he sees as the deeper issue. She admits she's masculine in some ways. She talks aggressively. She's comfortable challenging men. And Kevin argues that the behavior might work with men who tolerate it, but could immediately turn off the type of man she's claiming she wants. That's the uncomfortable distinction. Being attractive enough to get attention isn't the same as being compatible with the kind of man you want. Kevin calls women like her eternal sevens, women who have been attractive enough to receive male attention throughout their 20s, but never developed the relationship skills necessary to convert that attention into marriage. And gentlemen, that's really the heart of this conversation, because eventually the question becomes very simple. Where is your evidence that you can actually do the relationship you're asking for? That's the reality check. Your resume can prove what you can accomplish professionally, but your relationship history tells a very different story about what you can sustain personally. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tell me in the comments, can someone be highly successful professionally but completely unprepared for the kind of relationship they say they want?